This isn't easy, but I'm getting through it. You learn it's important.
Talking about family problems in public is never easy. It can be painful, embarrassing, and emotional for everyone involved. Recently, a very messy situation between Benzino and his daughter Coi Leray has been making headlines. The situation became even more complicated after Benzino ended up in the hospital with serious injuries. Instead of focusing only on healing, the drama quickly turned into another public argument between father and daughter. Reports say Benzino is currently dealing with several injuries and may need multiple surgeries. According to him, the damage includes his arm, shoulder, elbow, and possibly even his neck. These are not small injuries, and they could take a long time to recover from. Anyone going through something like that would normally focus on getting better and staying calm. However, insiders claim that Benzino has been more focused on arguing with his daughter than resting. The real shock came when people started hearing why he was so angry with her. According to sources close to the situation, Benzino expected Coi Leray to pay for his medical bills. When he brought it up to her, she reportedly laughed and told him she was not going to do it. That reaction apparently made him extremely upset, and things quickly became ugly between them. What makes the story even more dramatic is the way Benzino ended up in the hospital in the first place. This was not a simple accident or a random injury. He claims that he was hit by a car during a chaotic situation involving his former partner, Althea Hart, and another person who was there with her. The incident allegedly happened during a tense confrontation about their child. According to Benzino's version of events, Althea and her friend, rapper Diamond, came to his home while their son was getting off the school bus. Benzino claims they tried to take the child and put him into a car. He says that while he was trying to stop them and pull his son out of the vehicle, things turned physical and...
Short cops, I'm like, what was going on? All I know is that I jumped on the car, I put my body on the car towards the back door because she went around. And I think the window was open, so I put my hand in the door, and then I just heard the car rev up and just throw in the gear, took off. It flung me around, kind of f***ed me up. I hit my head, twisted my neck up, my back, my arm up. I'm gonna have to get surgery on my arm, on my shoulder, and possibly my elbow.
Dangerous. He explained that he jumped onto the car in an attempt to stop it. He said he placed his body against the vehicle and tried to reach inside. At that moment, he claims the car suddenly sped off. The movement of the car reportedly threw him around violently. He says he hit his head, twisted his neck, and injured his arm and back during the chaos. Because of those injuries, he says doctors told him he would need surgery to repair the damage. The arm and shoulder appear to be the most serious issues, but doctors are also checking his elbow and neck to make sure there are no long-term problems. However, Althea Hart tells a very different story. According to her, she was not trying to harm anyone. She says she simply wanted to check on her son because she had not seen him in a long time. In her words, she was worried about the child and wanted to make sure he was okay. She explained that she believed Benzino had been keeping their son away from her. Because of that, she decided to go see the child herself. She described it as a wellness check, saying she only wanted to see her son with her own eyes after months of not being able to spend time with him. This disagreement between the two parents is nothing new. Benzino and Althea have had a very rocky relationship for years. Their arguments have often played out in public, and the tension between them has never fully disappeared. Just a few weeks before this incident, the drama between them was already making headlines. At that time, Althea accused Benzino of being involved in a secret relationship with singer Bobby Valentino. Those claims created a lot of discussion online and added more fuel to their ongoing conflict.
Fuck my arm up, I'm gonna have to get surgery on my arm, on my shoulder, and possibly my elbow. The picture that you've seen in the hospital, anytime you get into an accident, that's just by precaution because they want to make sure that you don't got a broken.
Interestingly, during that earlier situation, Coi Leray appeared to show some support for Althea. That move surprised many people, but also highlighted how distant Coi's relationship with her father has become over the years. Their connection has been strained for a long time, and they have often disagreed publicly. After the car incident left Benzino injured, the focus shifted to his medical treatment. People started wondering why the surgery had not already been performed if the injuries were so serious. Benzino claimed he had personal reasons for delaying the operation, but some insiders say the real reason is much simpler. They claim the delay has nothing to do with personal decisions and everything to do with money. According to these sources, Benzino may not have the funds needed to pay for the surgery. Medical procedures in the United States can be extremely expensive. Without good health insurance, the cost of surgery can be overwhelming. Reports suggest Benzino might not currently have insurance coverage, which would mean he has to pay the full price himself. If that is true, the bill could easily reach tens of thousands of dollars or even more. For someone struggling financially, that kind of expense would be very difficult to handle. This is where Coi Leray's name enters the story again. Some insiders claim Benzino believed his daughter should help pay the medical costs. From his point of view, he may feel that children should support their parents when they are in need. Benzino has spoken before about his belief that family members should take care of each other. He says he grew up with the idea that if parents raise and support their children, those children should return the favor when the parents get older or face difficulties. However, Coi Leray does not appear to share that same view, especially given their complicated history. According to reports, when Benzino demanded that she cover the medical expenses, she refused immediately.
If your mom and dad took care of you, you're supposed to take care of them. That's how I just look at it. I grew up different. There's a bunch of probably other you might not agree with me, but that I probably got from the street. Maybe if he wasn't in.
Sources say she even laughed at the request because she felt it was unreasonable. From her perspective, their relationship has been filled with arguments, criticism, and public embarrassment over the years. Because of that history, she apparently felt no responsibility to step in and pay for his surgery. When Benzino heard her response, he reportedly became furious. He reminded her that she has spent large amounts of money on other things, including expensive gifts. At one point, she had admitted to spending nearly $100,000 on a present for a former boyfriend. To Benzino, that spending may have looked unfair. In his mind, if she could afford luxury gifts, she should also be able to help her own father during a medical emergency. But many observers believe his expectation was unrealistic. After all, their relationship has been damaged for years, and Coi Leray has never hidden the fact that she struggles with her father's behavior. In several interviews and social media posts, she has explained that she often feels he tries to create drama whenever she is succeeding in her career. According to her, instead of celebrating her achievements, he sometimes uses her name in public arguments. She once said that she watches him go online and start controversies that involve her even when she has done nothing wrong. She explained that it feels like he uses her success to gain attention or prove something to people in the entertainment industry. Coi has made it clear that she does not want to be part of that kind of situation. She said she would rather focus on her music and her career instead of constantly being dragged into family conflicts. Their disagreements have also involved other controversial topics. For example, Benzino once spoke publicly in support of R. Kelly and questioned the length of the singer's prison sentence. His comments quickly caused backlash online.
But that's the problem. Everybody thinks it's like a silver spoon situation. My dad lost the source when I was like 9, bro. Like once it was gone, I was old enough to understand life. And it was gone after that. Like reality hit. We're broke and we're figuring things out. You feel me?
Coi Leray immediately distanced herself from those statements. She publicly announced that she wanted nothing to do with her father's opinions on that matter. She said she had not spoken to him in over a year and did not support the interviews he was giving. Her message was very direct. She told fans not to connect her with anything he was saying or doing. That response clearly showed how far apart the two of them had grown. Benzino did not take her reaction well. In interviews afterward, he criticized his daughter and even shared personal details about her past, including the age when she said she lost her virginity during another interview. Many people felt that bringing up such private information about his own daughter was inappropriate. Coi later responded by explaining what family means to her. She said sharing the same blood does not automatically create a real family bond. According to her, true family is built on loyalty, respect, guidance, patience, and love. This was not the first time their relationship had exploded publicly. Years earlier, Coi Leray mentioned during a radio interview that she did not grow up wealthy. Many listeners had assumed she came from a rich background because of her father's earlier success in the music industry. She explained that when she was around 9 years old, her father's financial situation changed and the family struggled afterward. That statement upset Benzino because he felt she was exposing personal matters. The tension grew even more when Coi later said he had been threatening her and her mother through messages after that interview aired. She shared some of her feelings online, saying she believed he was angry because she spoke honestly about their financial past.
You don't think it'd be like hard, like dating a rapper, like a rap star, like a male rapper?
Right, yeah, she's gonna have to deal with it. I mean,
like Trippie Redd been like been in the game a minute, like he got crazy fans too.
Man, they be going crazy. So you already know the groupie lines down the corner after every show.
Despite everything that has happened between them, Benzino still seemed to believe he had the right to ask for her financial help. For many observers, that sense of entitlement was surprising considering the years of public arguments between them. At the same time, people who follow celebrity drama know that the conflict between Benzino and Coi Leray rarely stays quiet for long. Their disagreements have repeatedly resurfaced over the years. Because of that history, many fans believe this situation may not be the last chapter in their complicated relationship. Whenever new tension appears, both sides often respond publicly, which keeps the drama alive. For now, Benzino is still dealing with his injuries and the uncertainty about surgery. Meanwhile, Coi Leray continues focusing on her career and maintaining distance from the situation. Whether the two of them will ever repair their relationship remains unclear. Family conflicts can be very complicated, especially when pride, money, and public attention are involved. One thing is certain, though. When personal problems become public entertainment, they rarely disappear quietly. And with these two, it seems like the story is far from over.